NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Here's Lopez down low. Whoa! What a finish! So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. Adetokunbo, his first effort off the mark. Russell into the front court. Down 2. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Middleton. Has a look. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Screen coming. Giannis Antetokounmpo missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Almost, and he's not getting the call. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
DiVincenzo to Hill.
Screen, I got your help.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Can't connect from inside.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Nets in front. On to the second second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Shot misses there.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on up.
Substitutions.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Allen Crabbe snatching it out of the air. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team up by 7. Rebounded by Mirotic. Out of bounds. Last touch by Tony Snell. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a chance. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To George Hill. Got it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Brooklyn's got it. Scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Hill into the front court. 9-point margin. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Nets have the lead.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half.
Hey, this all game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions. Milwaukee. Substitutions. Brooklyn.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Hill across the timeline. His guys down by 9. Lopez to DiVincenzo. George Hill to DiVincenzo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Dinwiddie. Short jumper won't go down. Fires Here's the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Davis. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Hill into the front court. His team down 9. 4-3. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Hollis Jefferson. Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Hill. And he buries it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Dinwiddie. It was right there. DiVincenzo and a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his third personal foul. The Nets are now serving the penalty for the Bucks. Number 9.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Hollis Jefferson. Oh. Hill across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Not that time. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Milwaukee with the basketball to Lopez. Brook Lopez, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Old school equals high percentage.
Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end with the Nets in front. The Bucks inbound to start this final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Rises for the slam.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Russell with it up top. They lead it, 4-point game. To Hollis Jefferson. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Middleton to Adetokounmpo. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket.
In the fourth quarter.
To Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Pick up.
To Davis. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Missed it at the line. To Davis. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Brooklyn secures the rebound. To Davis. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. He gets it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Giannis with it up top. Down 6. Middleton. Misfires. It's no good. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. And now an intentional foul here. I don't understand why you'd want to put them on the line with this game well in the balance.
Not a smart play at all. The reason why we have techs in this game is to protect players. You know better than that.
He makes them both. To Hollis Jefferson. And the basket good at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. Ed Davis rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Middleton knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds. And now they'll wrap them up with the intentional foul. That'll be free throws with 16 seconds left.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Get back, get back, get back.
That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot, man. You can do it.
Middleton. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Shoot it again. Get back, get back, get back. Come on, that's money.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's the Nets who are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely...
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to... And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.